Akwame Bible edabim be kan ha say o say it is a mo keka mo ho na mo memene mo ho a amfaso be pa ena mo beja MPP
sa mo keka mo ho na mo memene
mo ho a amfaso be pa na be pietire amamo asam sabe
Mo party after 31st ebe aka 9 days.
Aka 9 days. Chama ebe
aka 9 pe.
Aka 9 days. Now, almost aka you know, the well-being of the party no should be their priority because wanna we too frank kama party no. And you need the party the most. For all intents and purposes, the strength and health of the party should be your number one priority because when we need primaries, na party and see nice one. Chawajana, you quite a better form.
And Tina maybe some send ye quay.
Ye better form.
Yamu ye. Ebe ye. And I believe MPP we have what it takes. Ye wo near ebet me. To me, even without the failure of this government. And we share in promise and worship 1996 the me 1992 so me hu but ya kan ya de mpanyimfo so anati kakra nti yetio omo so ne omo di amayen eni ni ayesua e kire say it's not any different from senior yenim no say these were also very heated contest 1992 Professor Dubois Alhaji Malik Jan Selby and squad 1996 President Kufuor Professor Dubois and no contest here nyina ya de ba 1998 Sunyani Akufo-Addo versus President Kufuor all the way to 2007 17 giants so ever contest here into over the period na hu party at time biano ye presidential elections in Mweshipa and afterwards the MPP etimi akano ho abom etimi akofo atimako elections ya winning 1998 Chairman General Kaya it was a very heated contest. I remember
very heated contest. At a point, I mean, in the kind of name calling at him, the DI call so to the extent that the Flagbearer at the time was even described as rotten cassava.
But it wasn't this bad.
Well, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Every time rotten cassava, Rebecca say a context be.
A context.
A address to delegates.
Yes. So like king
and oka say ode banchi kodwom na ya antoa
yes
yen san fam maybe you call
position a trustee channel so I'm putting it in the manner yede Emma Ghanaians said this was the description MPP for omo describing omo Frank Atumi and over the period okay na year na nado danko Akufo-Addo year 2007 na ya hu fi poto Akufo-Addo hantan or ya humaso and so on and so forth but be it as it may President Kufuor prevailed in 2000 and winning and became president and by all accounts His Excellency John Agyapong Kufuor remains iconic and as far as posterity is concerned one of the best presidents Ghana has had. Nyamin Chad, another Danko Akufo-Addo. Ye ko ye ba ye bro ye ho ye didi atem mo show and so on and so forth. From 2007, mo sem yet me kabo mu 2016. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was able to win. I'm sure okay. I remember vividly because me call year operation and me walk kwan so me back to Accra. Na me tie radio. In fact, this specifically in Kumasi. Na you do Kumasi anapa. Me tie party penny pa. You were not super Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo sana in 2016 and this around September me kai pa. And said it emphatically say December but one. There was no way Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo betimi die nim. If you say monhwe party no kra no na you need substantive national chairman. Na you need substantive general secretary. Inti sa party no ebe den akọ win elections. 3 months down the line, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo every year. But this was colossus in the party, casting doubt on the ability of the NPP that we can make it. Intina, right from my opening statement, I have said, may who the party in all its, form and shape, from the lowest to the highest, and meaning say, as bad as it can be, as bad as it is. Me OGDA say, we are sportsmen and women, and say, what binds us together? The New Patriotic Party, and for that single purpose, we are all in sync. If you say political party there, you are so, and he say you pray to me because you're pressure group, you're civil society organization, you're faith-based organization, you're susu group, you're as political party, and it to me into Obia or MPP Mobiano. You said the ultimate aim, say to me, and I'm very sure, say. No more contesting in any almost supporters or much it for. Omoni said the ultimate vehicle to me any party. And that's why I always sound the caution say ma yenye nyama ebema party no na hon dia kofom account. But we should where baby you do no, we should be conscious where we are and kwanya ye nyina ye befa so na ya hihye party ni ye biom. And that's why omunsi akan no, the well-being of the party no should be their priority, because wanna we too frank party no, and you need the party the most. For all intents and purposes, the strength and health of the party should be your number one priority, because when we need primaries na party and see the nice one. Chawajana ye kwa ye be hwefom.
Entina me bisam se ne ekwi.
Ye be hwefom.
Nyamu ye. Ebe ye. Wa breso Professor Jekum te bisa wa breso.
Ya breso. 2007 na me only gone. I was a very young boy,
Yeah.
Nenesi ohonyina, you could see say na ebinum penyifo binum genuinely now me consent. And post 2007, I mean ye lose 2008, this same arguments rumpus about post 2024 elections. Okay, the same narrative na we na ye lose we see we anye say and it na ye lose and in the whole of the rumpus yet me actually party the year no, yet me kaboom no, yet me every year the onus on the NPP and my kind of problem your problem in your numbers and kaboom unity, and that's where your challenge will be brave. kwan be fa so akabom. But that's why I keep saying say mimi o erishemu say you bet me akabom because all of us now you're conscious, you're politically conscious. Say you cooperate to me. Maybe we differ in near obedienim. Maybe that's where we differ. But at the end of the day, no destination is there. Clear the destination where we want to land, and that's why I believe say in the overall conclusion, we are January 31st. Bakudin kunima. Okay, sisi yewi. Inti yeyede. That's where we now come and sit. Now genuine reconciliation in the party, and that was one of the reasons. You free say going into an early primaries Bebwa party because 2023 late primaries. You this as well because my to me and me and reach out to various interest groups are now a yaw abeshomu and they feel peeved and sat on the fence. It is a siano. Why don't we take time, reconcile the party, get all hands on deck, and prosecute a very formidable campaign? Because I keep saying we don't need His Excellency the President John Dramani Mahama and the NDC to fail and sign a bit in elections. We don't need them to fail. We need to prepare ourselves for the next elections. And to say John Dramani Mahama any NDC about Oman failure, it's just saying 3 winning elections and no, we can win. How? Your systems. So we all must be minded, and we must all believe in saying systems. A bit me take it on any political establishment, and I believe MPP, we have what it takes. Near a bit me. To me, even without the failure of this government, and me erishemu every data mo because data no ekasa taking the last election into account.
When you said there's hope.
There's hope.
Mami Misa others Masaba. Yani asiye de man.
Omo fama ya gomma. Jana, you the papi omo go school, you feel be professor, you feel be doctor. Now why the professor did that the kekene de kan aka electronic. You deserve it anyway. Okay, this year was bad. Chama HT for you.
Yeah, Joso.
Na what you mean senina. MPP about to ya kan ho asem. Chama ye to about 2024. O ha no bi akofa ba. O kai se osuma sikan we fa ho. O kai se osuma sikan sei. Se we pon na susu na mu kan no mu tie o. E na edam from na mpani na ka se tetremon pro. Na wo do anu aka. E na da chi e be san aka kire. Matise mpani ni bi kasa o to mu se ampa. Ne waka say sabi na dwumo do o e koto abana de o nyina ya party ma o nyina sabi ma bobo o mu e ko gyina se ento abama o mu no o nyina obia tumi be Flagbearer yeye okay mo ko vetting ena pani ahwe mu a se o mu nyina mo se na mo fata na sabi akonya to a we empire o chema
ba ko be din kunim
se ba ko ne din kunim enana akari nyina beko akotai ba konachi enti susuampa se mo ekoya mo keka mo hu mo titi me hu se obi wo ho na se bi waka sembi a eya de tia no ye to abani wi a wotunya akogye nanim na ba fe na aka se bra be kan ye hu because politics in the chairman numbers o
yeah
numbers intina constitution na kan ya ka say 50% plus 1 ebi asa plus 1 na o ni ye binti o be fi party ni no na ebi amount to me win my president nti omohwe ho ka say yi nipa pia aka meti pani ba ko say omo aye ko ne de enko bia se no fata na enso me de ma dwen mu no osumasi ne eto abanoma na enkeye chairman san kan fence no
no
ba say ye kasantwi atennie ni ho ahwan say one kasa ujina mposi ya nto abama chairman enya seketo na wo constituency bebe we na ka kwani bi wa chairman on na so to say yes obebi no abre kasa no nko mpo ye adwuma mu a adwuma edi na say ye de ya secondary school ye ko chairman
agreement where
go for me pa na go for this go chairman wa ni tua
osuni eho
jadi na elections so nti obi ko kan ha no ko kan ni nyina ye nipa baako nti MPP vo yesere mu adwobrɛwo mo hwɛ mo no ka sɛ ye mo nya mo nyema yie na mo wia mo tumi aka mo ho abom tell obi o ha ultimate fa say mo nche keke o forgive and forget kasa keke o say we here asem na fi utrim osumasi na o kan we kire me say table is ya kama openya no aka ga say mrebi obi ko ka ko di openya tem ji ebi nko ba ni ba say be say ni mre fi anko betumi aka ni we to me free sir nti ye hwe ya no ka say enya de papa na ebi mu so suspicion say anhwe aba no openi omunya on be wiem omuwiem obi ha chama onim se ontwa number na obese da ko ka bibi o ko ka ha wanyamani ehesa kan betumi atena aka se nipa miensa bi o ha chama o mo kobi to add up to the numbers
Mr.
Metumi akamum anyway
but Mr.
They are only adding up to the numbers in fact me enu o ma omuntumi nya 3% each
pressure
oh yes omunya. So me with the motivation ninti e mo go so gina well e bi ani o mo nem no nim
aha
na odu ba bi a say no oba obi a be ajo so sa wo ko ya si we so aba the same people no t-shirt o ni nyina bi eno no de ko jim e bi a ba wajibi so nti
mo ba table yesu enchere
afanye ka job
nti say John ye wi mfini da say wa my phrase ye nyina ye because wa kai every election
fear delegates
na etumi to aba na ye kan na obi abi so ono an yire say na me de no makan awie ono an yire o nti ye nya abotre na ede ya ehuru abadwo ye nhwe ye kasa yi enye ka wo hwe obi pa sabi chama on say ye ya kanfo no obi tumi ya de no obi say nti we na yes nti osumasi na kansa ono de na nka memfa nsusu no
nso no aka
o kan wi ye na ye den nti ajuro munye no boko e den ya 31st beba den ya chama sani o mosi achiche mu no so hu acha by 5-6 p.m. no na ne obawe no awe o no be ni so no awini but council of elders no
on shall say free papa mo
sani obedi nkunim no edi nkunim na ade na aka sani obawe no an
chama on say ye ko 5,000 meters mi ka no ba yo na nya fans pa o we dey chire ho ba fans
na am for budget but no negative fans
ba ku mi ka lego chama ade na on say 12 rounds no we win ye no wie ye no still no that's 2 rounds
yeah 5,000 for the times up
no what contend o be do 11 for no be ja no so da bi akaba ko so nko bi
dey
so nti yesra mo boko MPP enye MPP kwa so we of one side no ahwe one side so dey ha ndisi for so bako bi o mo so bako na no so be yehu we din a epie ne nam fama mu ba ebe hu pa ba din gina yachi no abato chema wo hwe uko online no really nsema JD Vance ekafa Trump hu
ayo
na otumi wi ya sa kofa ne so man running mate ye ha ye ndu nya sa ha o
ye ni sa respect
o mo edi wa chi kura be ka se he osumasi ni o kan ye dabi e ma ne men na ka obi ana nko ne ni gina se obi a be so be Flagbearer obi o se wo be me vice
yeah
Ashanti say be mo suggest hanka osumasi step down on we call ya but sometimes to mo say igo nu wo soro
hey it is what it is
azadi yankopon obi o ha je say vice president what the channel kura say yem to aba kura maybe vice president on pe o president ne de ne divine giving as I say sense of entitlement
adeɛ nto yɛ bo ase ne nyame pɛ ɛna ɔyɛ na nyame aka nso bɛbam
mate Meda say the Nyame Penyo in Nyame Akaso bebem 20 minutes past 10 10:20 a.m. Dr. Benotri Ankara lecturer University of Ghana Business School and in Kano. A very good morning to you, Sam Fletcher Joleto out that Coffee Street in Teshi Noir Estates. Good morning to you, Sam Fletcher Joleto, and to you, Iron Man as well. Now Mamia Joa says Dr. Baumia is the best for the NPP. And then Dr. Aaron Edu of UPSA says, I think the candidates and all followers should be guided by their choice of words because the internet never forgets. One dangerous thing is your words serving as a witness against you. Your words serving as a witness against you. Prophet Machabrim.
Kwame.
Yeah, yeah.
Misha see every baby a background no. Nim defo be a friend of Peter Fab.
Peter Fab.
Na ochre a woman be a woman in the word play 1973
number 3
or chapter 8 also man at the mercy of language
of language.
Iti kasa na ewo ho no ewo tumi wo yeso na sani ebesi ebe kasa na ye adwuma no e na be makasa no se so che ekokoto obegya ye se ya amfa anya adwuma yi a obehwa na obi anu akoyi kama no na ogina court na sa chapter na ho baby or say every word in the language is made up of a collection of innocent sounds and letters until the society decides to put a stigma on it.
That's very deep. Just say where the biano age than who I said in Kahe. But say ye de bobo na ye de adwenkyere eka ho a ohona asem no
Enti where say so obi kan yatem didie obon say letters na wo sa word no ebi wo where sa fufrom but omon having
there
but o man ja enya gitum say ade we unya keka bom na wo kan okofa sem aba kwame yem koni no bi mkakra say you can't say Mr. Suhunu. Experience Salam go work. I remember me no Asian.
No.
And to be an Ocean. I say a team no your castle or acquire I didn't go soon the palm well
you be on the show.
Debbie. And no coming. The word who linguists me afraid to be polysemous. A word with multiple related meanings. Just a different meanings, but
multiple related meanings.
Some material uhumi. Okay, uhumata dia mishe. Menso mihun and then here of the eyes catching glimpse of a physical object or entity. When you baby a ma who say a woho. This is me say susia. But calling the me church remu me church remu.
There but beti.
Okay, but me na making.
Me family.
What did they know?
Say adwene say na me hese ne
of the mental faculty capturing or understanding an information. Enti hunu na se bia ni ehu keke adwene no to bia adwene no it's so been so to me can say oh me huna mane that's a mane no ho a etuntuma na akoko you endure. You move into it.
You feel
it. You perceive it. And when you know you hunu so can say akwai wode no kwa no asaba wo chem hwea wo which is Agyapong. Okay. It is MPP4. So, omu osuahu. Abesa. Abesa. So omu osuahu pa dia. Akanya baby a omu jina sese. How na so omu jina. Na Salam so omu akobi mu pen sa na kunase for free. Ebejo. Oh, aponchen tokwa. Ukukuru ni saya so obepemwa mo wiani obedru ha anajo. Ye de bia na betumi ayesa ama. Se suahu obibi dia. Ese nka sabri mate asese atemdidie no nyam na beboam. Ese sabri nka mo hu se we no ye ahomano na mu yiye yo se mutimi huri trawe ya na kakase na nkasa na se obi ka so omi mano ya pa kase no zo obedi atemo was kase no na o man ni nyina kohwe usu emro ban na ya hwe se ye to abama asomasi a ebeboaye eho na ye bebo wa pawa amankofo hu se o omumpomu die no se no ye etu hu se we ne ade ye wa na ne okran so obeye ode eti ehon na meme suhunu no emsa akachiri kakra ana mon kwa bato entenhwe from seda say ende be abato de we ni nkunimu a
obedi
ncho agbo de we no ma mu ti ase se ebi nsida it is a bray ya sanya honorable metaphor na no ye na pepa say mo gira menemu as kaese mo premo ho so ye mbra so kakra do we de amra no mu tua donkum ama emu ado ba opaja ho ba bi enye it is a brain na senka suhunu ewo hopa sabre mu hian kan bo mi che bibia it is a brain kan ye bi anka mo kan se oh ya famu ya kan say we na maya ni nkunim obi anu no yonko to say bible mu de no ayi oba no so owo na da we say obi ade hye no yonko it is a brain kan mo kan say ofia chini abofno ye twam bia anko na ya nkonhwe ya nim sabre aho nanka hwehuru mu ewo bibi pa aho na yese enkabem anasa maya madwen se semia yesi atia hwe die ye kra ye nya ya adwen se ye beba ba mu bio minyi ni se madwen so
Salam madwen no
minyi ni se o madwen no yes it madwen se mo be sa ba bio se onipa hwe ase ya nkyere se na wie ye no ntenya dan e beba bio se munim se mo beba bio dia ne kwan ne se obi anu ya nyame kwan se obi adi sika etwa obi poa nyame kwan se obi so mi na masua homa aduru sei nyame kwan se we se wenum free ha na wenum so free ha no amete ba ko bi mintimi nka na wa ha me amerege ho nkofu bi aye se press conference as dey yo so nipa na omo kono mo hwe nipa num na onum se omu ba ko mienu ne sei afiri ya ha ana ye dey kwaye ba na ye dey obi amo petumi
emponi
sabre aje se bi amo ka se ewie mu nyen sakrana de but nia mo ye no the first be can say air time
what can we
that say me se be referring to me kan na kome emo o wi asem ye bakum ni mienu bi miensan bi ye kan say omu puwisa ene bi no so mpuwisa
omu puwisa ene bi so mpuwisa prof ya ba school de wana abetrim
omu puwisa no eye sesebe ofia obesa akọ ne fie no ho
okay
na wakofa bi asedi ọmọ mpu wesa no sade no be hye no bo na ofigu ho a ọne ho kra na mo ye asebi no mo ya yeso meka sabe keka ni nyina wie sa mapu na mo edu se ye nyina aka bomu na mesa afa se na meka ya na meka diagro benyi mi sa na se ya bas ye nipa de ye mpuwesa ndanza na obepu no wahwe asa na obeka bibe no na wadwene ho se sasem ya make enti se dachi bia ye bisa me ho asem a betimi aka se na America no na de nokure mu a na se na make di agro akome Bible adabi mbeka ha se ose it is a mo keka mo ho na mo memena mo ho a amfaso be pa ana mo beja MPP
se mo keka mo ho na mo memena
mo ho a amfaso be pa na be pietire amamo asam sabe
subai eti se mo keka mo ho na mo memene mo ho a de emfaso pa na mo benya salam yen ni empon
Chairman General.
yes sir
me ogidi say this discussion frank discussion in furtherance to our democracy and concerns are valid and yes say yenti and yes say yensua but yana ye nipa ho adwuma yen say ye dimpa
oh yes
but I have one belief say political party a group of like-minded people yen ena ye bedom and political parties we are also living organisms. Parties are living organisms, it's associations. And you're products of adaptation. Into Yama ye film, ye sunya a film.
Okay.
Now ye changes according to time. Yeah, dream say young early presidential primaries. Na dede abahon kakra. Na ebimu ntiasie. But I'm sure with the benefit of hindsight, Obie the rationale and agrees with the people who held the position, say Yanko na Yanko to abanintem. The first week you lose elections, 2024. Yeah, WhatsApp platforms. One I mean who Kennedy for 2024. I think about 2 days after election.
24 28
2028. 2 days. Hours later, and I mean who counter. But we are for 2028, DMB for 2028. Why not? Yeah, they are pencil. Any good manager of a political system, you should see the present danger. And up in issue, we have already initiated contest in the party. Until we say, look, say way ena, ebema party no achicha. Yanto ni chamna yin Now let's look at party nchi how we are going to rebuild it. Now yama party no enya kono to 24 babunu middle class everybody. Senior meka earlier no. We don't need the NDC to lose and sana yetmia win elections. But considerably now, over the period, presidential elections are generating hit power on my way. 2012, yeah, Kai Fonka Games. Senior Minya Penny Sampine this same. At a point, Chairman General the remark taming the backing dog by Chairman Asedin Ketia.
I do.
And Nyama SEC in Fonka games to the extent that the NDC echo changing omo constitution. Gerolins as founder of the NDC, they found the same shame. Why? Because they realize because ye products of adaptation, they saw danger coming and decided to mitigate the danger. And I am sure maybe time have vindicated one. And the last primaries they were going before any President John Dramani Mahama letters are Dr. Dufosu Etroye. That letter is still very much alive and a generating hit kakra. But omokramo it is quite a small contest. NDC omo sheda anya a heated contest like the way yediano esiko.
Into the crackran is saying.
The crackran is saying, Jama, in all honesty, I think we will come out of it.
You're sure?
I'm very sure. And I'm very confident, die in the whole party people. Consummate party people in good standing. Party. And yet to abani we are. All the problems that he created this year. Let's come and sit down. Let's do honest and genuine reconciliation in the party. Still, people are pained over a lot of issues. Now, let's assuage the pain of people. Now, yeshisha party na fufro and make it ready for 2028. And it's something that we'll be able to do. The 2.1 million people are omutu aba ema na ado dan kwekufu ado 2024 oman betu aba no dan ka ombetimi aba abetu aba tie NPP but oman nyesa in 8 years President John Dramani Mahama Etnefi, he could not make 200,000 new votes.
But he still won the election.
He still won the election because the very numbers that voted for him in 2020, they showed up to vote in 2024. Yeah, 2.1 million. They decided to amount to about.
Not just a man, crowd.
And issues no dozen. Government issues, party issues, and so on and so forth. And no, you're discussing issues with, and that's why you're moving from some point. No, says here you're questioning how do we get the future better? We must listen to the Ghanaian people, NPP. We must listen to the Ghanaian people. What kind of party do they want to see? Do Ghanaians want to see? Party being. So we must listen to Ghanaians and present a party here, Ghana for Epe, and sell it to the Ghanaian people. So for whatever perception the Ghanaian people have, senior almost NPP, we now have the responsibility, say a better party, to reflect the way Ghanaians, want to see of NPP and buy into. That's why I keep cautioning. Ni ama we no aye sonko kakra emwai din two. I think someone mentioned it that me baho and then I made the basic form. Aye new media. Both traditional, social, new media and where media kakra any the involvement of young people in the party. Say Danfufo, and I've seen so many Danfufo having banter at each other on social media. Now we last me show them together. Now Jack, now I'm about time together and on social media because they feel that for whatever reason they are against each other. We should build bridges, not bend them into ashes. Especially young people. Yeah, we need each other. Inti say nyamichame the next 30 years, may politics, still may MPP ni. Na me no mo be yeduma no. Me no maku ye didi nyankwatem. How do we work together in the future? But we elections we 31st. Mabisa most of the guys on so many occasions into February 1st. Oh, sorry, how would you feel? Yeah. February 1st. Say 31st now about to leave. Now, what's sorry February 1st? How would you feel? So we should all be careful. We should be mindful. If you feel good over the things you have done, okay. But if you think that you feel terrible when you wake up on the 1st of February on the way what carry on in internal elections, then it should tell you, say, be bear to sing.
Okay.
I've been involved in MPP primaries, and there's no record of me going, the way my colleagues, young people, AC common. And I don't think there's any justification for attending Ecosono. But finally, Town General, you're paying for no, because you're from Bunching. And if you pass this on to us, that should be more. Would the party still live? Would the party still survive? Would the party still be attractive? Say, people would want to follow it. Because maybe I'll just leave it.
Because we say
I'm careful on this matter. The national officers, we have stayed off this contest.
Yeah.
Even though we Saturday metwaba. We will be a metwamano. Obia ewo, obi obetwamano. But we shall the whole national executive, me who say obi ashada, especially elected national executives, a particular candidate.
But regional executives, in the
usually, as for regional constituency executives, they are different because at the national level, you supervise BPR, you share the rules and so on and so forth. Until yesterday, then we destroy everything. But once you stay away, even the electoral commission and I mean what? Yes, we will vote.
Okay.
To the extent say we are not directly involved in the campaigns of presidential aspirants. I think so far I will say kudos to the national executives, the presidential elections committee, even though there are still one or two issues kakra na yahwe senya yebe sisi na anona 31st yet me ato abani ye. I think say by and large we should be able to get this one also done and then pick the pieces from there.
Meda say Salam Mustafa, National Youth Organizer, NPP. Oseteria says, I'm watching live from Port Elizabeth, PE, South Africa. The NPP 92 Dankwa Buja tradition disciples, another kind crop of NPP. They need discipline. I'm a diehard supporter since 92. Fantastic Wilberforce says, all the NPP aspirants are solid, but I don't think Ghana needs NPP now. And then Old Square Joe says, Openye Jekum, Openye Dipenye, and Openye is Openye Jekum. Father, Monica Sa, and Ayasem Sebampa Piao. Topmost says, tell Salam to amplify his voice. Okay. Peter Saribediako says, Professor Jekum deserves his professorship. That's all I say to him. God bless him. Then Topmost says, comparing the kind friction in NPP to what happened in NDC some years ago is absolutely unnecessary. Osei Adomako says, Professor Jekum, keep on advising the NPP, aspirants and executives in general for us, please. Thank you. The NDC took a very bold decision along the line and came back stronger. That's top more. Zoki Kofi says the NPP has been extremely disappointing. They need to stay in a position for decades upon decades because their party is not attractive. It will not survive. Amankwa Kwabna Frank says, I'm watching live from Hamburg in Germany. Thank you, Amankwa. Akrofum. Eventually, Baba.
Chairman General.
Yes, sir.
Chairman Muntia Semwe.
Yeah, man, one time.
Chairman Muntia Semwe.
Let's.
Maybe Kasama
for Alex.
Maybe Salam. Over me, ha, don't go. Chairman General.
Yes, sir.
NPP
situation no mu enya physical spiritual.
That way so free.
Chama General.
Yes sir.
Minim sa se ma me kan. O ma fa na asem biara. O me fa na agro. But me say the equals MPP no. Enya physical. Enya spiritual.
How?
Yes, me na me ba no. Chama General kwa so be mpacho we the water room.
Press B.
Oh, asunjwe nkan.
Nkan so.
Tell me press B, I'm say you discuss on this thing. Asunjwe nkan.
Nkan so.
Chama General, okay, what kind Genesis chapter 11 what? The Tower of Babel. Confusion be here. A bird if a could be born more pose or more sit down ten. Aquanyanko in confusion is here. A business when people for mono. Or more your margins or more yet the offense state capture. No man, be your modia.
How is that possible?
A Japadia one, yes. And I remember confusion CMPP. And to the gods of the land and the God of the land. And all the confusion about MPP. And to the question, spiritual and physical. Because your money won't tell you. Or why do you want to ask you? Where see her? Now we're Bunu. Where Huna? Now we're so Sano. Where Pama? Now we're so Teno. And you know that's MPP. Where ba? No, because a party be a fake party.
And from South African party,
and now we're ba. Or say where you here for party? We say oh yeah, the Jessica for party. We say where you ba omi akwa MPP ni NDC ni.
Na yamba.
Ba omi amundo NDC ni.
Since that way.
Say you don't know mama. Tama no mo running mate now o man. Me say bro pa be the party card e ba be kire mo. But
winning battle.
What Enya no kwan was switching, you say. Until the party card the bar. But say I no say.
I've worked with the man.
What dear, because I get me because
we didn't interrupt.
Yes.
But Oka Asema Enya no cre. Like I said.
Okay, what oh my parliamentary language, go parliament and that will be a lie. We don't lie in parliament.
I won't say you have lied.
I have not lied.
I only say that.
Maybe you disagree with me. You don't have the facts I have.
Oh, he's been economical with the truth.
Yes. Because we are himself about me at the end of the mom alone. And your pa, your baby beji idea. And as someone make can say a spiritual. And to more your physical aspect na a beya. Me hear na ye can one of the you say the posts and prophecies. Ye ko ho no a ka me kire mu. But the make e mu wi am ko consult ma so for no ne o mo mbo pa ma mo. Because ne ma na e ko na o hwe abronye ne TV di oto so ye. O hwe TV station ba ko bi owned by regional chairman bi de e ko so wo ho. Ene chese wo ko social media platforms no so a na wo hwe de empanimfo omo makuta positions any ade ya when to me nya physical da
na woni se na mo de na ko
said ye ndu ho but edu ho na ye spiritual so ameba be ka say ade na ye spiritual but se see ade akoso people
ni aso table ha de ye higher
ye spiritual ida say mo de 38 days akomchene and I'm de 41 days akomchene and 38 and 41 is the meaning and so we free consultation free spiritual consultation enipa no honhom ye adwuma
azu ayi na sifo so if spirit mba no sifo
me free spirit me na what say asam na America no mo kọ na mo dwe hu yie na say mo tena table hu akababo am but sa confusion we be si akopem say at least bo be hu sa dey we spiritual na 30 first 16 years abetwam because between nipa mienu omo ye likely to win more primaries or enyambo 8 or 9 this time. Huh? And yeah, a fan of the show omo yonkofo no. Pa so bi catch them say, well, infancy. Because we can some
ma so won hu akufa do ene ala no.
Oh, me who pa, je we bi na si, ya dabi. We ya nsi. Akufa do ne ala, do you be catch us say. We see your rule and see. The new man say you can say President Kufuor a candidate ya Alan. Yet is but the insult a big dick camera so many dear terms say. And then some more candidates in the Mukasa a catcher on Hono. A BNC 2008 and 2007 and
2007 is almost 20 years.
Yes, but Chairman General 2007 or more primaries, you know. Flagbearer ship me monetize pa closely. Near the mere legono. Aba, the enemy says Sikana Mutugu mu. And to say a big Triasica scano, our Ghana monosemu of recent times on a hawk and a Moko commission. Oh,
Mamena say. Na menkanche Salam unipa Laria Samba or se menda Azumase.
Okay.
Or say one man a great headline for the newspaper. Or say headline Baumia on loan player with NPP from NDC. Watch out for the Herald newspaper.
Or
see one man headline.
But another one here. The current situation in MPP is spiritual, not physical.
This one from Dr. Eronedu. It says the last comment has made me laugh. Spiritual problem on MPP. Wow. I'm sure Azuma has just run out of ideas, and that is why he's doing that. That's Dr. Eronedu. And then, anyway, from doctor to doctor, Dr. Ben Pachoyempom. Yes, Dr. Ben.
Prof.
Hey!
Since it is spiritual problem,
it is finished. Prof, what was this one about?
Come
Yeah.
Bra no more kasa mo se na me ye me nsa ba ko se kire so. Okay. Abato ba ko bi e wo MPP mu. Em se nipa mienu bi ko bom punumpu e wo Tamale.
Ampa
obi abod canopy wa ha na. Te say asuma si
obi the helicopter ba.
Nipa o mo te canopy na si nyina.
Awe.
No band de sika ka ho. O ma fa no mu abedru sabre. Dobu ye nyina nipa ba ko na mesuma no eye me aminde John Agyapong Kufuor.
Ofa.
Se oti ho na se ensem we nyina akoso a ya na bedwen de ekọ so e wo na dwenem se inti ye party eni kare tetemu penfo se owu onye wu na o na owu mafo
azen
owu se oye de a owu na o hwe waja pade a waye na ne owu ama no wu eja no amo abehwe sa na ema no nyina so no duwo se nipa no oda ho so owu no atenani msa ya no hwe ne nkwara na etwa no ho hia no no bi say ti dache edan we ya akwa we ye de mana obehwe ne se ni menyuma ye o kantamantu ne ono so do ya na fe ohu se na dwemie se obenyu obi awu agya na fe waka na ni aguso
noko nti
owo enye wuna so wo no de enkanya den na ne wu agya no ho na asem no be gidi se empenfo a omo di MPP ko nanim wo mo asabre wo mo tie no omo ho eba ya bedu 1992 a omo anko parliament na 1996 and so every wa bepem sabre kabe ya kasi abubo nipa no mo party no eno o ma no mo tetra ena bikuma o akopem se sabre no se Ye conform be a common or catch almost a more party a bedroom 2024 say nebeya Kabagas or due control.
Kamagas of Munini.
Ah, yeah, party. At Yasibia
Cremodakna
or say
Abassa.
Empires be brave, Uko history, Greek Empire, Roman Empire. A drew baby, Nanema Atiako form. And ya may say, Nipa Kundi Baba, now I saw Pedja Adedo, Esiho. And then your friends say, Atian so mui.
A chambebunia.
It's not bebuina there. It's in your family. On between you to 2 years, Asa Abaquemo. By our monk, say. The already kind niti
The already kind
niti etina. Uti obi a say just how person okoto no. Okay no so ko. Iti ya pa na say yan pese ye benya oman a party ba ko pe na omu. No amwa bia.
O ye beti foforo we gu a.
Say parties no do so a. Parties no do so a eboa. Enti baby a modro no onipa na hwe ase en tresa na wie ya no mo yiya mo niema yiya mo betumi asaba enti ensam yenu na be fani ana o kan o se mo gidie some na mo sa wo awureshebu kwam ni nyina body part expressions o
G ne
gidi o gidi se ma komo an se o die ewura ye moja ni bibia nti betumi asaba eje empire ne se and aka na nkron abebi wo ho a ebowura na eso utani so ana akokoro adi abamu ntem na ase kra nti na nkron aka no nyamu beka ebetumi asesa ne ma ese na modem sa akɔhye apamase mu wia ne mo nkɔfo kwan ba so aka kyerɛ ba bi ehu ne party a mo amatete radio stations ne TV stations na ho na ehu na ho no o de wo wa ha kasa onim nkɔfo a omo twɛsia ho ne a omo ka ti sɛ mbetim ne omo no akasa yi a ɛbɛboa mu nyina kan fofo nko de a nanka agyinantwi abobiri
Salam ntiase meso ntiase Azuma kra ntiase
azuma sa onim amfofo na
me matra kra se achi
onim fofo na eso yellow no
yes
ni nua ba
ko se won sa fofo ante se champon ba na ya ite se
ni nua ba ko bi eso tuntum
okay yeah
na eno ne efre na agyinantwi no ena mfofo no na so yellow wish no na hwɛ sɛ enkoda etwam a wuji sɛ infa no mbɛkɔ
yellow no
nti eka mfofo no nko a na ka agyinantwi da bia wa bobri tuntum saa no bia mpena sɛ wow
je hano yellow no ye NDC
Prof, Maxwell Kofi Juma, Meba Kofi Ghana said, let's be honest with ourselves. The impression is being created that Baumia is the one attacking, but I dare anybody to give an instance. And let's be fair, Baumia is the one who's been attacked left, right, and center, and he's restrained himself by sticking to an issues-based campaign. And Maxwell Kofi Juma, Kofi Ghana, and
former Gihok
MD.
Okay.
Salam now can be maybe.
Someone general.
Yes.
Senior NDC, from 2016, Etitia Pansan.
And then Makusia.
And then I'm okay.
And then Makusia.
Maybe.
Yeah, Tete Baza.
Etitia Pansam. Na Omoria almost Sumpa in 2016. In fact, everybody thought that these people have disappeared. These are the Egyptians who see no more.
It's about to say Blumuso.
I'm only saying, sir, we shall come back.
Okay.